All right, that's it, TT. You said it. We're bringing you more on our real life stories of survival and thriving in business in spite of all the challenges faced by small and medium skilled business owners in Nigeria. Now, this morning, we have another entrepreneur to share his journey to success with us. Leye Makanjuola is here in the house. It's great to have you.
Thank you for
You're
having
welcome.
me.
Of course, we'll be talking about what you're doing and how you go about it. But then he is the Chief Marketing Officer at Intense Digital Marketing Agency in Nigeria. Let's, first of all, that designation, what exactly is a Chief Marketing Officer?
Well, it's the #1 position in the company because it's a marketing agency. So it means I am the founder and, the leader of the company.
All right, so what does the company do?
Well, we're a marketing agency, but focused on the internet and on digital channels, which means that whatever it takes for a business to be successful, to create awareness and sales online, we help them do it.
Now, everybody is on the internet these days, and everybody has some sort of, they feel like they have some sort of experience and they can do anything. It's not just to advertise, put up a post or something and all of that. Where do you come in? How does it, that specialization which you do, how does it come in? How is it not just the run-of-the-mill, everybody that you see on the internet and usage of the internet?
Yeah, the thing is, advertising is all about channels. So, I mean, you thinking that you can just come on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter and, advertise and then make it successful. It's not about using the tools, it's about the content that you put into it, and it's about the strategy. It's about knowing where your customers are. It's about knowing what kind of message to reach them with. It's about knowing how to spend the right amount. It takes a lot, to put together, and it takes a lot of experience as well.
All right, now talking about putting it together and taking a lot, that means you definitely have a story. Let's talk about your story and how it can inspire others into going into any part of the world. How was it getting up to this point for you as an entrepreneur? Okay,
I always tell people that I started with no money at all, no capital at all.
So you don't necessarily need capital to start a business?
No, you don't.
All right.
All you need is a smartphone and data. I think I worked for about 4 years before I started my own business. I basically started a Twitter, basically like an influencer handle, which of course I started for free. And then as soon as we got to 1,000 followers, we started to advertise that we could promote goods and services for other people. And in like a month, we got our first client who paid 20,000 naira.
Wow.
And then since then, people started asking for all our services. Oh, can you build a website? Oh, can you get us more followers? Or can you help me trend my event or my product? So I started to look into these things, these requests, and everything's centered around digital marketing. So I started to look into what will it take to start up a digital agency. And so I think after about 2 years running it part-time, I quit my job. I was in 2014, November.
Okay.
And then, I basically went and got a desk space at a virtual office, and that was it.
All right. So for people who might want to venture into digital marketing, what are the steps? Is there any way you can, put them in steps and all that very fast? How they can, what they would go through and kind of challenges they might come across?
I mean, it's a learning industry.
I like that, learning industry.
You just have to learn. Even when you're already in it, if you stop learning, you'll be obsolete in a year.
So there's always something new, there's always a trend, there's always something to learn that will move you forward.
Yes, because things are changing very fast. So you need to keep learning at a very alarming pace. So I mean, first things first, it's very wide as well. I think it's also important to specialize so you can decide where you want to go into. Okay,
so don't just go into the whole digital marketing.
You don't need everything.
You just get into a niche.
Yeah,
you don't have a niche for yourself.
You can have a niche. You can say you want to specialize in search engine optimization, for example.
SEOs, yes.
Yeah, there are agencies that's all they do. And then you have content creation agencies, you have influencer marketing agencies, so it's better you take one.
Find out which one would work best for you.
And then understand the rest. Have understanding of how everything comes together.
All right. So just what's the future of digital marketing? How big can the industry go? How much can the industry take?
It's definitely going to get much bigger, especially internationally, but also in Nigeria as businesses, as the heads of businesses start to, as the older generation starts to phase out and the younger people start to take management positions, because they definitely understand how it works more. So budgets start to shift from your traditional advertising to your digital. You know, it's definitely going to get bigger, and the future is data. Being able to, if you tell me you want to sell shoes for men now, and you come to me, I should be able to know where the men that can afford your shoes are based on the data that I have on them than just guessing. You know, so and that's where we as Intense are going as an agency. We've basically even pivoted from just digital marketing to marketing and technology this year. Okay. So we're beginning to build products, technology products that use artificial intelligence to basically target the right people so that we're more precise with our results, and then clients can get exactly what they're looking for.
Now, I just want to round up with this. If, for instance, is there any way you can let us know a kind of financial projection of what it might, what somebody who wants to go into digital marketing, what the person might make in a year?
It really depends. It really depends. You could make nothing. you could make nothing. You could make a loss.
I like that. We like getting millions and all of that. But then
you could make a loss. But then you can make. Okay, so for example, we've done 4 years now. Last year we probably had a revenue of close to 100 million naira. But it really depends. Some people work from home, so their costs are low.
Yeah, that's a figure you just said has ended the discussion. Please make sure it doesn't go out. We'll go out together. Thank you very much. That was quite a wonderful experience with you, and wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right.